Hello, hello, hello. Oh. Getting things alluded up. Alrighty, I will be right back. I am back. So could be going after the white spotted char. I haven't caught him yet. Start up the quest for that. Go there. And I will be eventually back on the hunter, since I've been dealing with the head cold. Lands up's a little bit more, I guess, relaxing and such and so forth. So I will be back on once I feel a bit better. Daytime. We got a dolly choke. That might be it right there. Yes, sir. Alright. Wow, gold of all things. I need to change my shirt back to that gutfish shirt. Well, I will take it. That will that starts it. We're on Surefire. That means I'll just use this. There's a dolly. I have a feeling that's a dolly. Or a chum. So I'm assuming we're going to get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Alright, let's switch it to 2x speed. Or 2 times speed. Versus a slower speed. Whichever you want to call it. Alright, now let's just take a straight retrieve. Alright. Try it a few more times. If not, switch it back to early morning. Or try a different lure. Oh, there was one right there. Little shits. I was hoping it was going to come back for it, because sometimes I do. This might be one right here. Yes, sir. Bronze are better. Red, red. Okay. Whatever it is, it's good sizzle. There we go. I also caught a gold on the kickback, so yeah. Try that one first. I keep on forgetting I got this big. Because then I can cast out further. Ooh, that was a big fish, that too. It's a tune. That's a tune, not the right side. change up the size. I have to go back to the voyage and pick it. Yeah, the one-up. Let's go do that. Let's try that. Put more bait in the boat. There we go. We got something here. Yep, we got a gym. I'll take that. And if we don't go here, we'll go check another spot. Alright, let's cast it all the way up there. switching it. We'll switch it to morning where it's light. feel this to be a one that's going to take a while before it gets another gold. I have the feeling it's going to take a while. Indeed, I do. Wrong one. That's the button I was trying to press. That's the species I'm going after. Yeah, you got that gold early on. And now they don't want to show up. He said, nope, not today. Alright. This is either Chum or Char. Looks like Char to me. Yeah, close. Close. Okay. This burner now. Wait, I ran out of that already. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, something big right here. Watch it be a diamond chum or a char. Yeah, it's gonna be something big. Putting up quite the fight. Oh, that's a big char. I saw the white. First ever PS5 white spotted char. Yeah, I'll take that over a gold. And there's another quest down. So size 5 crankbait gets you a diamond char. Alright, what is the next one? Let's go for the sweet fish. So I need a flip rig. Alrighty. Alright, I believe I have to go to the store for that. Well, there, put that shirt back on because somehow the game took that off. My Gutfish shirt. I don't know why, but it did. Looks like I got a bastard. Alright, now we gotta go up top. All the way up here. Got time to go get the Voyager. Or the Voyage, I should say. Gotta get that first. Alrighty. A fast travel station. Found. Oh, fantastic. That's right. Alrighty, we are here. Now time to get the boat up. Let's go. Go this way. And now we should. Here we go. Is that one right there? All right. Alrighty, now time to get a gold. This is probably gonna be quite the way to get one. That's cool. A little bit further this way. Alright, so I do have the right folder. else that benefit, dude? Something check the store and see how much more stuff that we've unlocked with repetition points. So I know if I've unlocked the things I want to unlock. Of course, I'm gonna probably have to grind out for trophies and stuff, etc. So. So there's some near it, just not a gold one going after it yet. Nothing yet. Probably gonna be a wait. I wonder if I could finish on bank, but I don't know. I don't. Because if I went to shrine mode, it just cast out far, and then I can just let the rods just sit there, and then use the spinner with what I have on me just to see if I catch something in between. Hello there, Jax. How's it going? Good to see you in the chat. Hey, glad to hear. what you been up to? What kind of cool activities, hobbies, and whatnot? So, whatever if you'd like to share and kind of stuff and whatnot. I'm over here just trying to complete the quest all over again on the PS5 version. I was gonna say, I'm just gonna get teased. The bite just like stopped all of a sudden. That was a nice silver. So we'll stick with size 5 for now. Maybe we'll get the gold. No, I didn't. Normally, I either did VTubing or faceless. But VTubing it just got nothing but like toxic people left and right, so I just quit that. And my old laptop that I originally started streaming with would not be able to handle that. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do face cam. There's most of the time, you know, most people, you know, sort of facing it like this, but my gaming monitor that I'm using for my PS5 and such is over this way. And then I got another monitor up top that I'm using for getting all my information and stuff that I need for the fish and whatnot that I have or other people have, etc. And as you see, I have the webcam border I got put together. That's Trava lava themed, as you can see. Got the purple and the greens and whatnot, and the Trava lava lamps. That's a tongue twister if you said that really fast. Which luckily I got that on the first try, because normally I stumble on my words. I think it's a neat addition to this room. Plus on top of that, I had to, you know, overcome my insecurities and stuff and whatnots. Because, yeah, due to people being people and stuff like that, yeah. I had a brick wall set up for stuff like that because of people. Hey, thank you very much. I am very greatly appreciative of that. But if you ever wanted to, I can also share like some of my IRL fishing stuff too. Like for example, like this trout magnet, bobbers for trout magnets, which I don't have any of those, but I needed to pick up more of those. Got me some Neds. Good old rattle trap. Got me some lizards. Some red and black type of red color lizard. Oh, hold on. Get our fish. Preparing for early spring fishing, because that's right around the corner. Oh, the rattle trap. Blue kill, blue kill, not blue kill. See, I told you some of my words. Some creature baits, also known as creature baits. Just saying in a funky way, but green pumpkin. Good old weights for the, you know, like the lizards, Senkos and such, to help them go further out and get to the deeper quicker and all that good stuff. a smaller oranges crawdad, crawfish. Yeah, it was. What says 36 sheets of an ounce rail trap. Yeah. So you're doing the same thing, preparing for that early spring bite. That's what I'm doing. Some of this stuff is ooh, that's close to us, gold right there. Some of this stuff is also new to me too. So, because I'm going on like 4 years of experience and stuff. So, and I probably don't fish as much as other people do. I get out there quite a bit, but you know, not enough to get things, you know, down packed, etc., stuff like that. Or I just haven't, like, you know, got the hang of using a certain thing a certain way, or haven't landed a fish first time, you know, doing all that kind of stuff, etc. But I have learned quite a bit of things as it goes and progresses and such. And so forth, and some of it hasn't clicked either. That's another thing too, is getting it to click. Other people, they can, you know, can probably get it, you know, click quicker, you know, on experience, wisdom, etc., stuff like that. For me, sometimes it's a 50-50. Sometimes I can get to click quick. Sometimes it's a little slower. It's just how I learn and so forth, and whatnot. But yeah, definitely some good baits. Back to work at the golf course. Hey, fantastic. Glad to hear. So that means more of that grass is popping up. Yeah. Got these skinnier tapeworms. I haven't used those before, but wanted to. Normally I'm using just good old, you know, 5-inch, 6-inch, etc. Senkas, but I don't know exactly how I'm going to use them. Thinking Texas rig, either with a weight or without a weight. Or learn how to do a drop shot. Because I've never done one of those before. And that right there as well. Different color. And these two I got for Christmas as a gift. Crankbait. Some orange and yellow colors. This one, I don't think will probably work early spring, because I haven't heard much about topwater fishing for early spring. I think that's more of once, you know, they spawn or after they spawn, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I got a popper right there, which I did learn a trick on how to use those. Different tricks. Like one of them you can use as like one of those topwater baits that you can go side to side, as they call them, you know, walking the dog. You're walking and going side to side. Drop shots are awesome. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that, but I just saw that you have to put like a little extra effort into putting it together and stuff like that. And most of the time, I just want to put on something, chuck it out there. You know, it's one of those kind of things, but I've been seeing more about it, watching it, and trying to observe and learn how to put them together and stuff like that, and that kind of weights and such. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to try it out sometime. One-off hooks right there for those like skinny worms and such. So that's some of the some base and lures that I got for early spring. Goes up north. Yeah, we still get that lovely thing called snow and ice and whatnot. So yeah, we gotta keep an eye out. But it does say in the logbook. Open water fishing January 1st to December 31st. So I'm assuming that means as soon as you see, like, you know, the ice melting and there's a body of water that's fishable, should be just fine. So I've been trying to, you know, get used to the laws and stuff like that more and more as I keep on, you know, fishing and stuff like that, and get things to click without have to, look at the book all the time or the app that they have. So I had to for the southern zones and stuff. Says that's what it is from January 1st to 31st. So I'm assuming that means as soon as that opens up, good to go. So that's the way that I've been, learning. So how there's only one way to find out is to go out there, and if the green pants show up and they have a chit chat, well then I'll just tell them like, well, this is what I learned and stuff, and they can go from there. They'll probably be very understanding of what's going on, all that good stuff, and give any advice and give heads up about stuff, because some of that stuff, the way they word it, is kind of confusing. I think they do that on purpose and whatnot. So pre-make them easy to tie on. Oh, well, I didn't know that was a thing about pre-making them. Well, I'll have to look into that, get the weights and stuff like that. I've already got a good amount of hooks and whatnot put aside, and so I believe, if I remember correctly, like there's some like skinny weights and stuff that I've been seeing a lot of people using. They're like, about like that size, like length, and then that small. I don't know if I have them in the Walmart that I go to, so because the Cabela's and the other stores and whatnot are a little bit of a travel. Sometimes I don't feel like traveling just to get that kind of stuff, If you want to, I'll allow it this time. If you have any videos from YouTube that show that about pre-making and stuff like that, or ones that show beginners type of stuff, or any advice and etc. Stuff on those, you can put like for now at least 2 links in the chat, and I'll allow that and stuff. Because then I can, just click on my phone real quick to save them for watch later and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. YouTube is where I learn a lot of stuff. And some TikTok, too. Some TikTok, and once in a great while Instagram. Most of them is TikTok and YouTube. That I learn most of my fishing stuff. Tips and tricks and advice and wisdom. All that good stuff. Depends on how deep. Okay. I did not know that was a thing either. I'll have to remember one of the spots that I like to go and how deep it is, because that's something that hasn't clicked in my memory. Yeah, because most of the time I just want to go out and start fishing. But I've been learning more about, for example, like bass. When the pre-staging areas where they would be, that, making the beds for spawning, post-spawn, stuff like that. Things like that, I've been slowly, clicking, little by little. So. Just like for trout, I've been getting back into that, now that I'm starting to actually catch some trout, because it had been a while since I've caught some. Is that a gold? Yes! Yes, gold. Oh, I got a crazy clips that I'm going to put together, and I'm going to shorten them up. But I caught, it was about like 10 or a little bit more back to back. Not even kidding, this is the reason why I recorded it. A mirror catfish on this map too, literally back to back. Gold. I cast a little bit, I had to throw more bait out, cast out again, boom, another one, throw bait out, etc., or just keep casting out, and then another gold catfish, toss it back out, or if I need to throw more bait, another gold, it was just like one after another, and I'm like, I gotta record this because nobody's gonna believe me. I caught those back to back. Of course, it was off stream too, so there's that too. So. Alrighty. Expounding this 8 constantly. Oh, that's awesome fishing right there. That is awesome fishing. That's about roughly where one of the places that I go get up to, just about constantly as well too. And there's another spot that's probably like a little less than that, but pretty close. That I want to fish at more often. And then there's some other places that I want to get to more often as well too. And then there's a river that I want to go to. Or might be considered a brook, but I think it's no, it is a river. Yeah, now I remember now. That I might even attempt to do some learning for fly fishing again this year. I didn't do a whole lot last year, but probably just bring my trap setups that are non fly fishing and stuff, because at that river at least you can use whatever regular to fly fishing. So and then that they plan on also might be doing some changing where I am too, because there's a lot of fly fishing areas. I don't know why they're so special. Because in my opinion, when it comes to fishing especially, nobody's special. I don't know why they have to be so, specific, but certain areas were only fly fishing only, and it's like, really? Whatever. So hopefully that changes, so there's more areas that I can go to, because I'd like to get to some more creeks and brooks and rivers and stuff, because fly fishing I don't have a whole lot of experience in yet, so I'd like to use, both if possible. Get more experience with one, and get a little bit more with the other one that I have more experience than the other. So yeah. Okay. Japanese taste. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll have to. I forgot that I have my new setups. I got 3 new setups in my room. I have them in here until I break them in before I put them away into the outdoor shed. So. I'll have to show them. Oh yeah, I forgot I got the bigger cam. My camera is not the greatest of quality, but it is what it is. But I'll have to switch that to the big screen to be able to show you the setups. Well, there's one of them I believe is a 7-foot, and one I think is might be another 7-foot or a little less. Then there's a 6-foot, 6-inch one. Alright. Yeah. If there's any things like that, tutorials, or ones that are like tips and tricks or beginner guides, post at least 2 for now. Because I don't want, people to get the idea to just spam or not, because I prefer not to have links, but for like an exception like this, where I want to learn how to do those and eventually get good at it eventually, but start out the basics. Don't get overcomplicated, probably like most people do, is they get all overcomplicated about even something like this that probably is simple, but people are people. I'd rather not, but yeah. So let's see here. Here we go. my bass hat. So nice, it says it twice. I have to get the one over here behind my setup for gaming. And try to get into frame as much as I can. So this is one that I did for a budget build. One of them, well, I did two of them. This one was like a $48 combo. Got a Shimano Solra, Solara. I don't know if that's how you say it. Then I got a an Akuma Ecuador reel on it, and this is a medium fast. I want to make sure I said it correctly because I almost said I was going to say medium heavy, but I'm like, no, I believe this is my medium fast. 7 foot. Currently got jerk bait on it because that's supposed to be pretty good for early spring, but I can't remember if I ever had an early spring bite on a jerk bait before. It's been a while. So there's that one. Which, by the way, on that one also has a company that I am collaborated with, which is Beyond Braid. It has my, I believe that's either 10 pound or 15 pound Beyond Braid on that, which is pretty cool. I got a code and everything for that kind of stuff, so that's pretty cool. I got my first ever company to collaborate with me. That's pretty neat. And this one right here, I'm going to turn into, at least beginning of the year, a trout setup, which is my proficiency high key. This is a 6 foot 6 inches one right here. I don't know how good the factory line on it. It comes with 10 pound. I don't know if it's mono or fluoro, but yeah, it's pretty neat. But I was thinking about trying it out since it's already spool, but normally in all the companies they don't put the greatest of stuff on there, so I don't know if I want to keep that on there or put my one of my other trout lines on it. But yeah, it's pretty neat. It's got white, and then it goes into like this, like I guess you'd call it like a neon, either green or yellow or something like that. Yeah, it's got like this camo pattern on it, which is pretty cool. And then this one is it's an odd combo because you probably won't see these two companies necessarily put together, but it's my Daiwa Crossfire. I believe this is my other 7 foot that I was telling you about. And then got the Arbu Garcia Max on there. I believe this is the 4000 or 5000 series, I believe it said. Pretty cool. It still looks pretty nice because I wanted to go for a black and red. This one, the real, got on sale at Walmart too for only $14, which is pretty cool. The rod was about like $30. So another nice combo for a budget. And those are my 3 newest setups that I got for the year. So there, another, as you see, another new addition to the stream. With a cam for, stuff like that. And thank you, by the way. I think I said thank you when you said nice hat, but I'm not sure. So I'll apologize if I didn't. I will say that the company I was telling you about, the Beyond Braid, they make some really good product. So, and that's from personal experience and so on and so forth, which was pretty cool because they had reached out to me and asked if I wanted to affiliate with them and such, and I put in my application for them, and I pretty much told them that most of the time that all I use is braid. And that's true. That's pretty much all I use. Except for like trout, I have the trout line, but everything else I pretty much use braid. It's just my personal go-to. You pick up any new stuff? Any new combos or any new lures and baits and stuff this year there, Jackson? I was gonna say, I thought I had some pearl barley on me. Okay, so I do have high impact. And I will also be right back. I forgot I had to go do something, so I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You got yourself a custom run. That's pretty cool. I like that. Medium light. I think I'm going to get myself one of those next, because those ones are just mediums. And the brown one, the Shimano, that's a medium fast. And then the other ones are just mediums, I believe, if I remember correctly. So I think I want to get one of those. You know, for parasite fish and stuff like that, and trout and whatnot. I think it'd be pretty neat to get one of those, because I believe I have at least one or two medium heavies, and then one medium heavy fast, I believe, if I remember correctly, and then quite a few mediums. I think one or two lights, but I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I believe it's at least two of them. I believe, and those ones are my trout setups. Alright.
Select the quest in your journal. If you still need to acquire it, just catch any Japanese days. You can do the same thing we're doing in this step, which is to catch a brown striper.
I have a habit of clicking the wrong button sometimes.
Make sure you have the twisted 8-hook with pearl barley. Recommended evening server.
Oh, the way down here is where we need to be. Almost went the wrong way. Don't mind me in my Trava moments. So what kind of type of lures and baits and whatnot do you use for medium, light, fast actions? What's your go-tos for something like that? Because I don't know if that's what I have for, because I believe they're just lights. I could be wrong. Like I said, I haven't done a whole lot of trout fishing in quite a while. Just towards the end of last year is when I started to pick it up, back up again. So a lot of that stuff is a refresher. I'm trying to get all that knowledge back that I had way back. So let's see here. Is that deep? I'm trying that. Mostly jig and minnows. Okay. So more of the smaller size ones, probably like small to medium sized ones. like for the baits and lures is what I'm basically getting at. So if you don't get confused, and obviously minnows like come in different sizes. So smaller, a little bit bigger, smaller, size, etc. Just like I also learned that you can take those gulps, minnows that you can use for ice fishing, and you can actually use those for trout regularly. You can just put them on a like a little jig, like a round jig head or something. Toss it out there and just let it naturally, swim down and stuff like that, or let it float on down and whatnot. I've been watching videos about this person using them, and I'm like, I did not know you could do that. So I'm always learning something new with fishing. Oh yeah, I got these two other things down here too. One is the gulp, like I was saying. Just gonna try them out. And this one I did pick up at the well, by having it shipped is the local Cabela's, which is about like an hour away. It's got all these different colored, Senkos on there. Definitely gonna be using that orange one for pre-spawn and such. I got the Carolina pumpkin, I believe that's what it's called, and get the different black and blues. And I get the, like the silver white with the green pumpkin, the green pumpkin. All the good colors that you'd want with Senkos and such. This one I've never tried before, but I think it'd work great for early spring. Drops. Oh, okay. Do you use like different sizes? That's right for me. I usually just use like the regular jigs. I haven't tried a smaller one, but I was thinking about picking up some for pre-spawn. Get a small to like the regular size ones, and then get some trailers for them. Sorry, I'm like trying to watch this and I forget the camera's right here. Don't mind me. It's like I want to pick up some, what do they call them again? Correct. It's the ones that kind of look like jellyfish. Tubes, yes. Because I know smallmouth love them. I want to pick up some of those and learn how to use those, because I got plenty of smallmouth where I like to fish. Yeah, that sounds about right to be using for that kind of stuff too. That's what I would probably go for too as well. I haven't had any luck with jigs yet. Never tried tubes. I haven't either. But I've been watching videos of people saying that they were really good for smallmouth. I'd like to try, because anytime I hear something's good for something, and then I research about it, like the colors and when to use them, when not to use them, stuff like that. It's usually what I do. I usually do quite a bit of researching before early spring comes around, because I don't really do a whole lot of ice fishing. Not my personal kind of taste kind of thing. I prefer this right here. Like what you're seeing right now is just casting out that rod, letting it sit there, or reeling things. It is, to me, it just feels better. That is not what I'm going for. Not a snake in. Normally, I catch all my smallmouths on like spinner baits and Senkos. Hey, hopefully you do, because that's what I want to do at some point too. I've been doing a little bit of researching of that as well too, on learning on like the beginner type of flies and stuff to use, how to tell what kind to use, what size to use, stuff like that. Yeah. That's definitely a good idea. For me, mine is the opposite of wanting to just start out with the basic stuff and then eventually get to that kind of stuff as it goes. I think that would be pretty neat, though. I gotta try to remind myself when I'm trying to like talk to you like this way, not like this all the time, but looking over here once in a great while. I'm not used to a face cam, so. I have a feeling that's a snakehead. Yeah. They like to do that very quick, bite. So I think I'm gonna go over here first from here, because then I can put it down. But for the fly fishing, I probably could do it at the lake for open, but I prefer a regular rod, so I think I might save the fly fishing for like the brooks, rivers, streams, etc., stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind for that kind of stuff. I don't know. What's your personal take on that? What do you think would probably be best? That I do some fly fishing on the lake when it opens up, or stick to rivers and brooks and streams and such? Yeah, there goes my tablet falling over. First boat, picking it up. Oh, fantastic. I will say, just like the talking about it, kind of, but basically, fortunately for me, my first ever boat was passed down from a family member that knew that I would love to have a boat. Just literally out of the blue was like, "Hey, you want a free boat?" I was like, "Okay, let me guess, is it gonna be like trash or something?" So I did a little thinking for like a few minutes or so, or whatnot, and then I was like, "You know what? Yeah, I do. I'll come down and check it out." So I went down there, and lo and behold, actually, I think I got a picture of it too. Ah, crud. Hold on. I have to like download it. Start like then move to rivers after for practice. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. I can agree with that. Bluegill. Yeah, there is some bluegill where I'm at, but I don't know if there's a good amount. I've been hearing about they're up here where I live, so. Just gotta download something real quick to get the picture because I don't know if it's on there or not. But yeah, should really take me a few. Oh, that one might be a dace. Actually, that looks like a koi fish. Not what I was looking for. Wrong one. Well, what I've been learning, a lot of people nowadays just want to follow trends. And there's a lot of those trendy influencer type of people, etc. And a lot of them do things only based off of like when they do something, what they do something, etc. Instead of, you know, taking the knowledge and maybe yes, go in those places, etc. Whatnot, but go to, do other places. They just go to where all the popular people go and such and whatnot. And like, well, this guy who has like 500,000 subscribers, I'm gonna go where he only fishes, and you gotta say that, and then you get the bass master people the people that follow them, they only fish where those people go, etc. And they don't go out and do their own things, etc. Yeah, so it's one of those kind of probably things. It's probably something like that. Oh, I got some pictures right here of some of the fish that I caught last year. We got a bite right now, so hopefully it's a dace. That's a koi fish. Pretty nice one, though. They do go blood for it, too, so. Hey, that means more fish for you, right? Yeah, definitely. I definitely would. I've been trying to get better at frog fishing. I almost had one last year, but that was all. That was just almost. But I believe they still have some frogs, and they have some new ones up where I live, and they're mice frogs. That they got 3 different colors that I want to pick up. And everything else but a dace. I'm trying to see if I... Well, I guess I don't. But I can show some of the fish I got. That was the very first one that I got early spring last year. It was about close to a 4-pounder. This is one of those like 1.5 to 2 pounds on a Senko. Yep. Can you sound pretty good on that smaller cab, or should I bring up the bigger cab for those? Exactly. If they bite, they bite. I'll take any fish. I'm not the picky one that only goes for big ones only. I'll take any size fish. Oh, that's right. You have to use parabolic to catch them. I forgot that's the challenge. We'll save that for another time because I just realized what time it is. So I'll just go do my big cam. And there we go. Let me clean it off real quick. Looks a little blurry. There we go. That looks better. This one was about 2.5, 3 pounds, I believe, if I remember correctly. Another one on a Senko. This one was about a 3.5, largie. I don't know if that's coming in clearly or not, so. This one's about 2.5. Another 2.5. Basically, same. 2.5. Might have been a 3.2 because that one was a bit chubby. Another 2.5. This one was about, I would say, about 5 to 6 pounds right here. Minimum of 5. That's I don't know if that's focusing pretty good or not. There we go. Now it's focusing. But yeah, that was about maximum could have been 6, minimum 5. Because I didn't have my scale at the time, but I've gotten plenty of 5 to 6s. So this one I would say another 2.5, close to 3. Same deal. This one I say is about 2 pounds. This one's a 3.5. This one's about probably 3.5, 3, somewhere in between there. This one's a 1-pounder. I believe that was like on one of the days that I almost got skunked, and then this little fella came along, and I was like, all right, I'll take it. This one is about 2.5, 3 pound smallmouth. I believe that's the same one. Another 1.5. Gigantic bass right there. A yellow perch, but a pretty good sized one though. Another close to 3 pounds, to 3 pound minimum. This was the biggest smallmouth that I caught last year. This one was, I believe, if I remember correctly, it was about 5, 5.5, maybe even 6, but I think it's more on the 5.5. But it was really pretty too. Pretty good sized smallmouth right there. And then these are some of the trout that I was talking about that I caught last year that got me back into trout fishing. About a 16 to 18 inch right there. This one was about 18 to 20. This one I would say probably 12 to 15. I didn't have a ruler on me, but from the previous many years before, I've caught ones that were measured that were these size, so I like how they all have different patterns and colors and stuff, which is very cool. Another about 16 to 18. Another one, another 16 to 18. This one is like 12 to 15. That one was really red too. I think that was, if I remember correctly, that was the favorite one that I had caught. And then this one was about a 20 plus rainbow. It's just funny because of all the things that I caught it on, it was not on a trout setup type of bait or lure. It was a baby bass green Cinco. Good solid, probably 2.5, 3 pound, 20 plus inch rainbow. And this one was the year before. This is, I believe, if I remember correctly, was a 6 pound plus largie. And one that I caught before that was about, I don't have the picture of it, but it was about like 4.5. It was pretty neat. Catching 2 back-to-back good-sized ones that day. And then like a few days before that, I got some videos I can show real quick too. Let's see here. This was my biggest largemouth. It was 7.5, a little bit bigger. I just gotta find the video of it. Oh yeah, this was a pretty chunky one right here too. There we go. That was a tank right there. That was me releasing it back into the water. That was a smallmouth I caught that very same day, I believe. Two different ones. Pretty big size ones right there too. That was one of the people that fished with the cut. It was like an 8-pounder, I believe. Another smallie. Good solid 6 to more, pound. That was that big chunky one right there. Alright, let me try to find it. Oh yeah. It was a video of me releasing it. That one I was showing you, that pretty big one. I just gotta wait for it to get to the beginning. Alright, here we go. As we tell, it was no small bass by no means. Then, like I said, there was that 4-pounder. I made it do a backflip. Let's see here. Yeah, that was one chunky bass. She definitely was ready to put some babies out there for sure. Or that was just eating well. And then the other one too was also pretty chunky. Oh, here we go. This was when I first got back into fishing. This was all the fish that I had caught that year. And also, as you can tell, I had long hair at one point too. There's that chunky bass. There's that big small marrow, decent sized one. That's when I took a trip to Cabela's. Another big smallmouth. There you go. There's my personal bass, or largemouth, right there that you just saw. That split second was that 7.5 to 8-pounder right there. One where I was holding it, I know I have the video of me catching it. I caught it with a topwater rat. I just gotta find it. Oh yeah, I pinned it at the top. Cause I was showing the company in it. Here we go. As you can see, it was big. And you can tell I was really excited to catch it because that was my first ever big bass. Sorry, I got carpal tunnel and stuff like that, and I can only hold it. So I'm trying to hold it steady. There it is, my personal best right there for a largemouth. It was a big old bass. And then then I caught this one after. It was about close to 6 pounds, I would say. Probably like 5.5, 6 in between there. I caught both of them in the same day. As you see, it definitely was not a small bass. And there's the rat in its mouth. I can't remember if I caught. Yeah, it was definitely no small bass, and neither was that other one. And that was one of the bass that got that company to reach out to me. Trying to think if there was other. Oh yeah, this is day one of all the fish. Well, most of them that I got on camera. There were some that I forgot to. Because I caught a total of 55 last year. Some of them you'll recognize. That first one that I showed in that picture of last year, that was that first one you saw, and then that one was one of the most pretty ones that I caught. It was like really neat colors and such. That's one of the yellow perches. That was a different one, not the one in the picture, but that was a different one. Pretty good sized yellow perch. It's either that one or another one. It's probably not in this video. Oh yeah, that was my first ever bluegill. Just a tiny one. But yeah, like I said, not all 55 were in this one, because some of them I forgot to take a picture or video of. Try to get it so that it shows more of the video and not so much me. Another decent, pretty big yellow perch, because I always say they only get so big. So, see, as you can see, something you can recognize from the pictures. Yeah, I think it's that one or another one. There's some of them that they fell out of my hand because they're doing their shaking, side to side kind of stuff. Right there. There's that. Like I said, the 5 to 6 pounder large. Is that about the same for smallmouth size. 5, I would say. 5.5. There's that one with the pitch in the not pitch, the truck in the background that I saw earlier. There's that one I was pulling sideways. There's that one. You'll see there's quite a bit of fish that were in there though, besides the 55. So. It was the end of that one. And then this what was left, this one shows those stupid pickerels. Those suckers are annoying. I'll wait for it to end so I can show them, because it shows all those trout I was showing earlier. Yeah, see, there's that. The stupid pickerels. Man, they're still fun to catch and all, but that's a good majority of the ones that I caught last year. I'll show you that video real quick to end the stream of the one that I caught on the Cinco. Let me get the camera to focus here. And then that will be the last one that I show. I believe it's this one right here. I'll turn up the volume. Let's go to the manga then. Okay. Well, if you want, I just got one last one up there.
So it was right to switch over to bass today.
Try to get the mic here. It was right there, and I go, wait, is that a rainbow?
Holy moly, that's a big one.
And then right there, where you see the cement right there, I go, holy moly, that's a big one. And then look, see? There's the baby bass Cinco right in its mouth. It's supposed to be, something to use for bass. What is that trout doing?
My first little bass right here. On the Cinco, I have to hold it right there. So I can take a picture of it later. But yeah, this is my personal best stream. Holy moly, it's big. Alright, time to get in the water.
Yeah, but I was gonna just show this one last one.
Wow. That's the first time I ever getting a rainbow on Cinco.
And that right there, pointing, that was me saying my first ever getting a rainbow trout on a Cinco, which it was. That totally caught me off guard, because in the beginning, you see me reeling in, I thought it was a largemouth, because I saw the line move and everything else. I'm like, alright, I got me a largie, because it was getting towards fall, so slower bites and everything else and whatnot. So I was like, alright. And then when you see it get closer, I'm like, that's a rainbow? What? But hey, that was my personal best rainbow. So I caught it in a very unusual way, so I will take that. Well, everybody, I'm going to switch it over to the end stream screen here pretty quick, but I want to thank you for stopping on by, whether you were watching this live or when this is uploaded later. As you can see, webcam and such and whatnot for streams and whatnot. And different things like this as well, so I can show things on a bigger screen, etc. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, let me know in the live chat or in the comments if you like the new additions and such and so forth, and if you also enjoyed the stream, And go ahead, drop a like, comment, subscribe, get that notification bell. Most of the time, this is a Angler and Hunter the Call of Wild. I don't know if I'll get back into other games or not. Doesn't seem to be always the work out the best recently. I don't know. I don't know if it's a YouTube thing or whatnot, but I probably could get back into other games. But you have to let me know in the comments afterwards, stuff like that. And you have yourself a good one there, Jackson. And thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. And like I'm going to say for Jackson as well, whatever time zone it may be for you, a wonderful day, a wonderful night, or if the stream made your day better, it was a bad day and somehow it made it better, that's fantastic as well too. And don't know when, but I will see you next stream or so forth, and stay tuned. There will be a YouTube short popping up of eventually with all those catfish that I caught gold trophy back to back, because there was quite a bit of them, and I've never caught that many before of any species back to back like that, so that was pretty cool. That will be up there. Yeah, take care everybody.